What's going on, y'all? Mr. Keto Fast. So, check this out. I wanted to make this one today about this guy named Thomas DeLauer. Now, people, Thomas DeLauer is the perfect example of when I say to you, you have to learn to decipher the real from the truth, eat the meat, spit out the bones, and don't get caught up in the optics. Okay, so Thomas DeLauer, he's a fitness influencer. He uses his body to promote his business, right? He has an enhanced body, which means he uses a lot of performance enhancing drugs in order to attain his physique, which gets you caught in the optics. But the kicker to this is he gives out great information for people who are trying to improve their lifestyle through fasting holistically. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. So Thomas DeLauer is a dude who claims, I've seen, here's a before picture. You can see him right here. He lost 100 pounds. This man lost 100 pounds. Now, he said he lost it through many different ways, fasting, eating nutrition, doing the right things. But does he talk about losing this weight by using performance enhancing drugs, human growth hormone, things like that? No, he doesn't. Okay, the thing about this is, Thomas DeLauer does give out great information for you, right? He talks about the intermittent fasting, which is one of the best things you could do. He talks about, different things that are good for your body, like bone broth and such things like that. Okay. It is important for you to understand that. Can you lose 100 pounds? Yes, you can lose 100 pounds. This man lost 100 pounds. You can lose 100 pounds. If you weigh 400, you can weigh 300. You weigh 300, you can weigh 200. You can get down to once, whatever. You can lose 100 pounds. It's not unrealistic. Can you lose 100 pounds and look like him? No, unless you do what he does. And that's the part that he's not telling you, okay? So it is important for you to take the information that he gives, use it for you, but understand, don't get caught up in the optics. What these guys do is they try to get you caught up in the optics of looking at them. And you know what? If he looked like how he did before, you probably wouldn't listen anyway. Who wants to listen to somebody that looks like that? You know what I mean? So what they do is you get caught up in the optics. You're looking like, wow, let me listen to him. Cool, because he's giving good information. But do not think that you're going to go looking like this dude. You know what I'm saying? Unless you plan to do what he does. You know what I mean? Don't think it's genetics. It's not genetics, people. Because if you look at him in his before pictures, there's no way somebody with decent genetics could ever look like that. I never looked like that in my life. Look at that. You know what I mean? So physically, mentally, genetic, he wasn't on a different level. He wasn't more superior than you. You know what I'm saying? So he gives out great information, though. Don't get me wrong. Please listen to what he has to say about certain things. It's good if you're somebody who's trying to get in shape, trying to get rid of some body fat, but don't get caught in the optics, y'all. This is what these people do. And that's what I'm here to tell you. It's not a lot of people out here that's going to tell you and try to school you to what's really going on and what these people do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. You know what I mean? Take the information that he gives, but don't get caught up in the optics. You're not going to lose 100 pounds. Nobody that looks like what he looks like now in these pictures would have ever looked like that before in their life. It just ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Without being institutionalized and forced. You know what I mean? That ain't happening, yo. Don't get caught up in the optics. If you look at his pictures close, you can see the human growth hormone, the HGH injection bumps on his stomach. It's certain things that are telltale signs for these guys that people, you got to learn to decipher it, and you'll be able to see. I'll try to tell you as much as I could. You see certain things, not on him, but on other guys. You see the gyno, on the chest, 6-pack, ripped abs, ripped shoulders, but chest a little bit too puffy and fat. It's not, that don't happen. That don't happen, right? So you could see the HGH injections. When you see people, you look at their stomach, they got these bumps on their stomach that stand out. Healthy people don't have bumps on their stomach. You know what I mean? Most people, we never had no bumps on our stomach. A guy that looks like that with that kind of physique, who has that kind of body, this should be a testament to his health, his skin. Everything is going to be aligned. Everything is going to be right. You know what I mean? His skin, his nutrition, his health. He's not going to get many colds at all. And guys ain't coming with them kind of, nasty looking bumps on their stomach. And what that is when you see guys with that, that's the HGH injection sites. You know what I'm saying? But Thomas DeLauer, good information, big fitness deception, only because of the optics, right? What he shows you, you know what I mean? And what you see, and then you go thinking, oh man, this guy did all this to look like that. No, he did. You can do that to lose 100 pounds, but you're not going to look like that unless you do what he does. And he doesn't tell you everything he does. None of these people do. That's what I'm going to tell you for Mr. Keto Fast, okay? All right, y'all, easy. Remember, eat the meat, spit out the bone. Don't get caught up in the optics. Take the information, do your own research. Forget about the personality and what these people look like. You take the information and help yourself out, y'all. Easy.